Welcome to CX Today. I am Sandra. I'm a technology journalist, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Shannon Flanagan, VP of Global Industry Strategy for Retail and Consumer Goods at Talkdesk. Welcome, Shannon.
Hi, everybody. Thrilled to be here, getting to talk about my favorite topics.
It's great to have you here indeed. So in this session, we're going to be talking about the latest product by Talkdesk, which is Retail Experience Cloud, a customer service solution tailored to the needs of the retail industry. Now, before we dive into features of this exciting solution, Shannon, could you perhaps tell me what are some of the biggest challenges retailers face in customer experience?
It's really about meeting customers where they are. There are so many different places now that they can, with the explosion of different communication channels, commerce platforms, and different generations have different places that they do want to meet and how they want to engage. So, whereas baby boomers are comfortable engaging with video 19% of the time is their preferred channel for service, Gen Z is thinking at 60% of the time based on some research we've done. So that's the challenge number one. Number two is organizing cross functionally around what kind of service do you want to deliver. Amazon did change the game, and now speed, convenience, consistency, friendliness, balancing self service with AI, but also always bringing that human touch into the experience. And then we need to figure out how we enable the employees, all customer facing ones, both digital and physical, to be able to deliver that experience across all these channels. So that comes down to focusing on how are you creating seamless experiences, personalizing interactions, unifying physical and digital. As we discussed, we do need to equip and empower the employees, and then thinking about KPIs differently that are truly measuring customer lifetime value. One of the things they say is, retailers agonize over sales lost to inventory stockouts. But when you think about how many lost sales happen as a result of bad service, I'm sure the number is significant and material, just as how many radiated sales you get from great service. And with NPS still being one of the most important KPIs that retailers measure, when you think about how you're going to drive that, it's an orientation paradigm shift, in essence, around how you're focusing on those things.
There's certainly a lot of things brands need to think about when it comes to CX. But let's talk about the Retail Experience Cloud. What are some of the key features of this new solution?
Well, I'm very excited to have the chance to be able to talk about it. So, one of the things that we did differently, and it was our own internal paradigm shift, and it's also how we talk to the market, is we started with the customer first. And how are we going to solve friction points and help retailers enhance the brand experience to drive loyalty? So, with that shift, we focused in on what do we then need to do to enable the agents to deliver that. So, for retailers to get up and running quickly, we have out of the box integrations that are key for the data that agents need to be able to see across the different channels. We really focused in on how are we driving that brand loyalty, the customer lifetime value. Research we did earlier this year says within the service space, the number one driver of customer loyalty is first issue resolution. So that can mean if you're a certain brand, you're okay with a 3-hour process to do that because you're incredibly high touch, someone to do it more quickly based on the product categories and their brand promise. But nevertheless, in order to be able to do that, we need to have a unified brand or unified view to all things customer within the space for the agent, and then making sure that we are fluent. So how we do that fluency and adding value to every customer interaction is by having specific retail workspaces that have things like loyalty points, all of the communication transactions across all of the different channels. We have out of the box retail workflows that make it very easy for an agent to initiate a return. We have the ability to write back to systems of record. So lots of things that are all about our that sit on top of our amazing CCaaS solution already today, that help really drive that first issue resolution.
Right. And what differentiates this platform from competitors? How is it special?
It's because it is so retail focused. So we have the greatness of our CX Cloud platform, which we are one of the leaders in the Magic Quadrant, considered one of the greatest innovators. Just won another award at CCW, and then we power that with retail specific, like we said, workflows, AI, CX sensors around how do we drive analytics and better insight, faster insight to what's going on with the customer, what's going on with the product. So how we oriented ourselves around product design is we focused in on how do we make it effortless for the customer? How do we create a unified view? So we really came at it with not an omni-channel point of view. I'd say it's passe. That's very 2019, but around the unification of physical and digital. And that's new. We are the only ones who are doing that. And then we thought about how do we enable the agents to derive those personalized experiences. So that is, again, very specific retail use cases that have been brought in to the workspace and the workflows for brands to be able to deliver on their brand promise.
Great. Now, I believe Talkdesk has 3 more clouds in its portfolio, CX Cloud, Healthcare Experience Cloud, and Financial Services Experience Cloud. So what's the future of Talkdesk Experience Clouds? Are there any other clouds in the works, or tell me?
Yes, so twofold. Industry leading with industries is one of our top priorities as a company. So with the clouds that we already have in place, every 3 months we will be bringing more features, functionality to the product. So getting more fidelity and getting even stronger in that industry specific functionality. And we look to the future. So, for example, in retail, it's right around the corner and it's happening already in different places. What does this immersive shopping and service look like? So that's how we'll focus on our 3. And then, yes, the plan is to continue to drive that out to other industries over the next couple of years.
Fantastic. We'll make sure to keep an eye on anything that comes out of Talkdesk Factory.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining me today, Shannon. It was a pleasure.
I highly recommend everyone go to talkdesk.com. Depending on the industries that you're passionate about, go see the clouds we have. I'm doing a special shout out for the Retail Experience Cloud. And, one of the questions I like to ask that I think somewhat provocative to a retailer, how easy are you to do business with? Would you be happy if you were shopping your brand? And so go take a look at our marketing demo that is on the site that shows the capabilities. And hopefully you as a customer would say, yes, that is the kind of experience I would want to have as well.
Fantastic. That's it for today. If you enjoyed our conversation, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.
Have a great day, everybody.